Radio stations at DoorCountyDailyNews.com, and you might know where we are. This is a brand new location, the Northern Sky Theater Creative Campus, where you can see all the fall and winter shows, including Dad's season tickets. Yep, today's deal of the day, you can get half-price tickets to see Dad's season tickets. And right now we're joined by Jeff Herbst, the artistic director of Northern Sky Theater. And Jeff, I'm going to let you lead the way because we just talked a little bit ago. You're like a proud dad.
I know.
When it comes to this building, and you have every reason to be proud.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. So people will enter off of County Highway A. You'll see our great Northern Sky logo and sign. You come in and you drive through. You can park down closer to County A and then walk up some of the paths that we'll probably take a look at when we go through the building. Or you can drive around to the frontier. There's a big drive-through. There's handicap parking over here as well. And you can come into the north side of the theater. We actually have two buildings here. The one that's furthest down is our production building. That's where we have our scene shop and also all of our storage for our sets and props.
And that's kind of the unique thing, is that for the first time in a long time, if not forever, everybody is under one roof.
That's right. So when Tim walked in today, I happened to be over in the admin area. Some of our production people are working on props and stuff for the show for tonight. The theater is obviously right inside this space. So everybody's all under one roof, which is a large part of the reason why we built this place.
All right, well, take us in here as we head inside the new Creative Center campus.
We come into the north entrance of the lobby.
I'll get the door for you, sir.
Thank you very much. And once you come in, you can see that we took some elements from outdoors. We wanted a lot of wood. We had a specially designed lobby desk made for us by Rustic Designs, part of Woodwalk Gallery. And I wanted to make sure that people knew that we have another space. So we're two stages, one sky, is what I keep telling people.
Oh, nice.
Because outdoor amphitheater in the summertime will still be operational. But you come here to buy your tickets for either place. And we've got our logo made back there too, which is, I think, incredibly beautiful. And this space just worked. We had our grand opening this past weekend, and this space just worked beautifully. It accommodated. They were four sold-out shows, and we had, hundreds of people milling about through here and spilling out onto the patio, and it just worked, just great.
I'll take a look at here. We have all the great people that helped you bring this building to life. So we'll take a look at them.
A really special donor wall. We wanted people's names to be permanently etched into the architecture of the building. So this was, again, all specially designed and also curated by the same people who did the lobby desk, Rustic Design. And you could have come to buy your ticket also from the south, as I said, which would bring you up the paths that go all the way down the long drive. So you could walk all the way through the woods and come on up here. The landscaping is all done by Jason Feldman Landscapes, and it's all fairly new, but it already looks fantastic. He has installed a butterfly garden over in the sunniest part of the thing. You can still see a whole bunch of plants back there yet to be put in, still in their pots. So we're still a construction site in some ways.
I love the fact that you brought that special element of the Northern Sky Theater, because we talked about it in the summer, that long walk from the parking lot to the theater. You can still have that experience here even though you're indoors.
Yeah, exactly. We do have our we have our donor paver walkway here too, which I think is really tastefully done. It's its own little thing with the first brick being in memory of Fred Alley, of course, one of the co-founders of Northern Sky Theater, who passed away way too young. And obviously we have room to expand, which is cool too.
Very nice.
And pretty soon the fall color is going to set in, and all of these trees, you can see some of the, I don't know if that's construction damage or not, but some of the maples are already starting to turn color. And
well, that'll get people really excited now.
It'll be incredibly brilliant. We first looked at this property in the fall, and when we did our Constellation campaign promotional video, I was on this property in the fall doing that. It was gloriously beautiful.
And there's the admin center over here, and they have probably the best view of any office building in Door County.
It's pretty spectacular. And this is one of my favorite angles too for the theater, because you get you get the architect's whole design scheme, and going from the admin, having this beautiful prow of the lobby, and then on into the theater itself, which is that tall galvalume-clad building, stretching up into the sky. And in the wintertime, that brilliant galvalume kind of disappears, like the St. Louis Arch. Have you ever been through St. Louis?
I have been through St. Louis.
When you go through and it's a really overcast day or a winter day, that arch just kind of disappears.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's very similar.
And once again, we are here. Dad season tickets. We have tickets half price on the shopping show on Thursday, beginning at 8:15. What a deal indeed! Dad season tickets.
And we also decided that we wanted to have open access for people who come in to buy tickets, so they could look through our tech booth. This is where the lighting and sound cues are called from, and on into the theater, so they can get a glimpse of the work that's happening without interrupting anybody. So
Another really cool feature of this theater, and these tickets on the shopping show will be available through September 14th.
And then on into the theater itself, where you can see one of the stunning architectural features are these large, almost floor-to-ceiling windows, which have specially designed shutters that were made for them. So they can we actually open them at the top of shows. This one is a really cool shutter because of, whoops, oh boy. I think they messed this one up when they put in the,
Well, let's look at one of the doors that are open. You can kind of show us that way.
yeah, this one, these close. And they, up until that little demonstration that I gave, seamless and beautiful. So we have them open at the top of the show, and then at 5 minutes to the start of the show, we just ceremonially close them all.
So, and Jeff, once again, Dad season tickets running through the end of October. And what is that show about?
Dad season tickets. It's about a father in Green Bay who has 3 daughters. He owns Packer season tickets, and he's got to decide which of the daughters is going to inherit them. 2 of the daughters don't get along at all.
So based on a true story is what you're saying.
That's exactly right. You'd be surprised, Tim, how many people we've heard from saying, "Oh man, that's our family. That's our family." Yeah. So and it's a musical comedy. Great songs. The same author who wrote Dr. for us wrote Dad's Season Tickets. His name is Matt Zembrowski. It's got a fantastic cast. Ray Jivoff is in it, and Kelly Doherty, Doug Mancheski, who many people know from Northern Sky, Chase Stager is in it, Jamie Mercado stayed on from the summer to do the fall season with us, and a newcomer for us, Anna Klein. So the 6 of them make up the cast. And you can see that we have the pit band built into our Lambeau Stadium setting. They're on the highest part of the set up there.
And what is your favorite part of the show so far? Obviously, only a few performances in, still plenty of performances going, especially this Thursday. That's the other thing we want to mention as well, because sometimes people go, you have these fall shows, and you go, well, gee whiz, I'd love to go see it, but I don't want to interrupt the Packer games. You've thought ahead on that.
Packer-friendly schedule. Packer-friendly schedule. So on Thursdays, they have a lot of Thursday night games this fall. So on Thursdays, instead of doing an evening performance, we're doing a 3 o'clock performance. And all of those performances are also tied in with an open house. So if you come to see a 3 o'clock show on a Thursday, you can also take advantage of getting a full tour of the theater, which is a bonus.
Very good. And that first one, obviously, you can still see Packers and Bears on Thursday, but you can also see Dad's season tickets on Thursday.
That's right. This Thursday.
That's a Packer doubleheader.
You got it, Tim. Yep.
Well, once again, taking a look at everything going on, you said building's still a work in progress, but
yeah, you can hear it.
It's. I mean, this is a beautiful theater.
Thanks. Yeah, we're really happy with it, and we're standing on one of the most unique elements as well, which is beside what we're calling calipers. It's a wraparound feature of the theater, and we're using this for staging of the show as well. So actors come in through the house, they run up the side aisles here onto this ramp. They do a lot of their scenes on these sides, and then interact with the action going on in the show.
Yeah, so we're technically on stage right now.
You technically are. Yes. Act away, Tim.
You don't want me doing that. I do want you to once again talk about where people can get tickets and learn more about Dad season tickets and the performances.
Obviously, you can come to our new creative center here, and I have not memorized the address, but you can go to northernskytheater.com. You can purchase tickets online there. You can also call our phone number is the same. It's 920-854-6117.
Well, very good. Well, once again here on the big deal of the day here this Thursday, you can get half-price tickets to see Dad season tickets right here at the Northern Sky Theater Creative Campus. We're inside the Gould Theater right now, giving you a look inside of what you can experience through September 14th. Once again, these tickets, if you buy them, they're good through September 14th, and you're going to be able to catch a great show for half price.
Wow, what a deal.
What a deal indeed. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for showing us around.
My pleasure.
And we thank you so much, as always, for partnering with us. And we'll talk to you again for sure before Home for the Holidays once again.
Oh, perfect.
Where we'll preview that performance that will be right here.
That's correct.
Well, for DoorCountyDailyNews.com, I'm Tim Coles. One last look at the beautiful Gould Theater inside the Northern Sky Theater Creative Campus.